What is up? I figured I would make an impromptu video really quick. I probably should have sprayed some cologne on or something. I'm sorry I didn't. Last year on February 2nd, I got a book. So I'm going to make this video short. Look at these. And I decided I was going to give myself 80 days. I was so unhappy. I literally was so unhappy with my life. And my life wasn't what it used to be. It wasn't what I expected it to be. Nothing. Anything. You know, everything that was in my life, I didn't think it was going to be there, and it's not the way I wanted it. So I wrote down what I wanted, what I thought my future self would be. I sat back in my bitterness and said, what did I expect? Who did I expect to turn out to be? What did I expect to be doing? What exactly is missing here? So I started changing everything. This was the first day. I wrote 80 days. On day one I wrote 80 days, 79 days, 78 days, 77, you know. And I just wrote to do some crunches and some pull-ups. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the start of everything, to exercise. To cut this whole thing short, it worked. So I did another 80 days, and then another 80 days, and then another 80 days, and then another 80 days, and I have another one. Tomorrow's been a year. I want to share this with you. Why? Because it's the information that I got from you over the past years and years of my life that ultimately led me up to this awesome change in my life. So I would like to communicate that back to you, saying, listen, you gave me great advice, I used it, and this is what's happened. The reason I promote things through Mr. John Fon, my page, which I created the page a long time ago. I wish it was just Jonathan Fontana, but that's okay, Mr. John Fon. Is for this public speaking. When I go to public speak and they look at the links that I've given them and they go to my Facebook page and I have 20 likes, they're like, well, this guy's not even barely off the ground. Nobody even knows who he is. But when they go and I have 200 likes, that's a little bit better. Today I have 161 likes. So I think, how can I also try to draw attention to that page? Business is just another way to do that. Y'all help me through that. What we're doing is, I'm not bragging on myself. I'm not trying to get all these fans. The only reason I'm doing that is so when I'm about to go speak at a college, and before I go up, people want to check my credentials, and they see that I've not made a splash on the internet at all. They can't find anything that I've been doing over the past 12 months. That's not going to be good. But when they go and they see I have all these friends that are the most positive people, very successful people, like this page. And I appreciate that. And so that's what that's about. That's why I put things. Listen, if there's something important going on in my life, like these photos, I'm going to put them on my page. And I talk about that on my regular page, Jonathan Fontana. But I'm going to put it on Mr. John Fon a day ahead. You know why? Not everyone wants to hear about my dreams. Nobody here wants to hear about my goals. Nobody here wants to hear what I'm thinking. Some people don't want to hear about that, but I'm a vocal person. I want to talk about it. I actually refrained this year. For 12 months, I refrained from being so vocal and putting out a lot of videos, just to say, sit on it all year. Do it for a year. So tomorrow's been a year, and I thank you for the help, the motivation, the friends that I had to add the right friends. It helped a whole lot. I joined Toastmasters a year ago. I started weight management a year ago. I started working business in multiple different areas again a year ago. I started saving, and I'm doing that more this year. Basically, I created balance and the right habits. That's what it come down to, the right habits and balance in my life. What it came down to, hanging out with the right people, good attitude. Let's keep this interaction going. Interaction, sharing, growing. Let's do like for like. You have a page, I'll like your page, you like my page. Be my friend, suggest friends to me, successful people. You need to delete her. Larry S. Johnson changed his profile picture. Homeboy is standing in front of a phantom. What an inspiring update. February 1st, I'm going to make this another amazing month. Who's ready to do this? And I'm pretty sporadic, man. I'll just bust through a lot of Zango stuff. So, I've been working it a year. My yard, look what I did in my yard. That changed. My body changed. My habits changed. I will tell you this. I've been listening to motivational material, Zig Ziglar's, Brian Tracy's, Jim Rohn's, Bob Schmidt, Les Brown, Anthony Robbins, T.D. Jakes, all of them, for 5 or 6 years. We'll say 5 years. So the information's there.